Kill the old you. There comes a moment in life when growth stops being gentle, when improvement is no longer about adding habits, reading books, or trying again. There comes a moment when the only way forward is to let something die. Not your ambition, not your spirit, but the old you. The old you that makes excuses. The old you that negotiates with comfort. The old you that knows better but doesn't act. That version has taken you as far as it can. And if you're honest, you've already outgrown it. Killing the old you doesn't mean erasing your past. It means refusing to let it control your future. It means understanding this truth. You cannot build a new life while protecting an old identity. The old you loves familiarity. It clings to habits that feel safe but keep you small. It repeats patterns because at least they're predictable. It chooses comfort over courage and calls it patience. But comfort is not peace. It's stagnation wearing a soft mask. If you want a new level of life, a new level of discipline, a new level of confidence, you must become someone new. And becoming someone new requires leaving someone behind. The old you avoids discomfort. The new you seeks it. Because discomfort is where strength is forged, where discipline is built, where self-respect is earned. The old you waits to feel ready. The new you moves while uncertain. The old you talks about change. The new you lives it quietly. This is not about motivation. Motivation is temporary. Identity is permanent. When you kill the old you are not relying on how you feel. You are deciding who you are. Let's be honest. The old you is tired. Tired of starting over. Tired of being inconsistent. Tired of knowing your potential and not honoring it. But tired doesn't mean done. It means it's time to stop repeating cycles and start breaking them. Killing the old you is uncomfortable. It means cutting off habits you once defended. It means saying no to people who benefited from your weakness. It means becoming disciplined in a world that celebrates distraction. And yes, it will feel lonely at first. Because growth separates you from versions of yourself others were comfortable with. The old you explains. The new you executes. The old you reacts emotionally. The new you responds intentionally. The old you seeks validation. The new you builds self-trust. And self-trust is built the hard way, by doing what you said you would do, long after the feeling is gone. Understand this. Every day you delay becoming the new you reinforce the old one. Every excuse strengthens it. Every shortcut feeds it. Every compromise keeps it alive. Change does not happen accidentally. It happens when you make the old version of yourself unacceptable. Killing the old you means raising your standards. Not your goals, your standards. Standards for how you speak, how you show up, how you manage your time, how you treat your body and mind. Goals inspire. Standards transform. You don't need to announce this change. Real transformation doesn't need witnesses. It happens in silence, in routine, in the decisions no one claps for. The new you doesn't need approval. It needs consistency. There will be resistance. Your mind will pull you back toward comfort. Your environment may test your resolve. Your past will try to remind you who you used to be. That's normal. Growth feels like loss before it feels like freedom. But every time you choose discipline over ease, you weaken the old you. And every time you keep your word to yourself, you strengthen the new one. This isn't about becoming cold or heartless. It's about becoming intentional. The old you lives on impulse. The new you lives on purpose. The old you lets emotions drive behavior. The new you lets values lead. At some point, you must decide, do you want the comfort of familiarity or the freedom of becoming who you were meant to be? You cannot have both. Killing the old you means forgiving yourself, not to excuse the past, but to release it. You cannot move forward while dragging old guilt, old shame, and old regret behind you. Forgiveness is the final act of letting go. You are not betraying who you were, you are honoring who you are becoming. The old you served its purpose. It taught you lessons. It showed you limits. Now it's time to move on. This is the turning point. Not tomorrow, not next month. Now. Decide that the habits, excuses, and patterns that no longer serve you do not get access to your future. Decide that discipline will replace motivation, that action will replace intention, that growth will replace comfort. Kill the old you. Not with anger, with resolve, not with noise, with consistency. And one day, you'll look back and realize the life you once dreamed of required the death of the person you once were. And it was worth it.